Okay, we're here with Brad Kreger from BFF Financial. And Brad, let's step away from the field to finances. Today's topic, one of the most overlooked plays in personal finance, life insurance. Why is that?
Well, Ron, I like to think of life insurance as a solid defensive strategy. It's better to have something and not need it than to need it and not have it, if you know what I mean.
So give us the basics. What should our listeners know?
Well, the simple truth is life insurance really isn't about dying. It's about protecting those you leave behind, whether that's your spouse, your kids, or your business. It's about allowing your family or your business to continue without immediate major changes if something were to happen to you. And here in California, where the cost of living is pretty high and real estate isn't cheap, it's even more important to have that insurance in place.
So let's talk numbers. What are the ballpark figures someone should know?
Well, a good rule of thumb for me to start at is about 20 times your annual income. And that might sound like a big number, but when you think through all the different things you need to cover, whether it be a mortgage, college tuition, your daily expenses, that stuff adds up fast. And you want a starting point. That 20 times coverage is a really good starting place.
And there's more than one kind of coverage, right?
Absolutely. Yeah. There's term insurance where you're buying a specific amount for a specific period of time and no cash value. And then there's permanent insurance, which does grow cash values and can provide for your family with more than just a death benefit. Within that, there's whole life, universal life, and variable life. The distinctions and differences is beyond our conversation today. But the right fit depends upon your age, your goals, and whether you're looking for a simple coverage for a short term or you want a longer term financial strategy.
So the key is understanding the basics and figuring out what kind of coverage you need and when.
Yeah. That's why we put together a simple free guide that walks through the basics.
When you have a family, meaning kids, you have an obligation to protect them and provide for them, even if you're no longer around.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, as we both know, when you have kids, that obligation starts the minute they're born and doesn't end until you die, and then extends beyond that. Look, life insurance is among the things that you need to have to protect what matters most, which is family. If you're not sure what kind of life insurance coverage you have right now or what kind you need, now's the time to get clarity. So call me at 888-9084-BFF or visit bffinancial.com. Look for resources tab, field to finances, and download our free guide, Understanding Life Insurance Basics. Because money matters, but life matters more.
There you have it. That's Brad Kreger from BFF Financial. Thanks, Brad.
Yeah, no problem. We'll see you next week, Ron.
You bet.